Rahul Shrivastava, National Affairs Editor. I want to bring him in as we continue to stay with these visuals of celebration. Rahul, understandably, because there were a few leaders who were hoping to at least, have the position of a deputy CM. We can see discontent, but now I would reckon they are most of it an exercise to acquire plum portfolios.
Yes, Preeti, definitely. I think the complexity of, as I've been saying, the complexity of the verdict and the mandate received by the Congress does create a certain amount of problems that it has to address and ensure that there are no losers. That if an X-community gets a plum portfolio, considered plum by one may not be for others, then they could well be hard-won. But I think within the mandate there is another very interesting element, that the Congress is back in power on its own after a long time. The level of dependence after 5 years, I think the congressmen know that at this time, push the apple cart, but don't push it so much that there is trouble. So rebellion may be only noises, and the Congress expects that, I think, once the cabinet reshuffle, cabinet creation is done, there might not be very many noises. Yes, some people are being considered for various boards and commissions which are there. That kind of list is being prepared. Mr. Kharge and several Congress leaders are already looking into that. One will have to wait and see the contours of the Council of Ministers. Eventually, I think the bigger worry for the Congress is the rotational element. It has not worked in the past. I think it will be a very tough task. And I think by the time the Lok Sabha election results are out, that formula is going to get taken.
Well, you're right there, because, let's go back right now. And we're going to get back to the visuals there. Getting in, once again, those three vantage positions where we have our cameras. Number one, Mr. Siddaramaiah's residence, his car just pulled in. He's flown in back from Delhi, and the North is watching. The South celebrate the win of the Congress, because this is going to be the Karnataka Congress cadres moment. You have, in terms of the CLP meet, the Congress Legislature Party meet, which is taking place. You have Mr. Siddaramaiah, DK Shivakumar, both of them who've flown back from the national capital. They'll be reaching the Congress headquarters soon. And these are those three positions where I told you that we're going to get you a ringside view of the front row seats as it takes place in terms of pure celebration. There is rancor in the backdrop of it, as Nabila put it. There are certain leaders who are not too happy with the way the High Command's decision was formulated. But when it comes down to a rotational chief ministership formula, which Rahul Shrivastava, National Affairs Editor, also said could be problematic for the Congress, it hasn't worked out in two states where they've tried it. It hasn't worked out in Rajasthan, it hasn't worked out in Chhattisgarh. Will it work out in Karnataka, especially in a year's time as Lok Sabha elections? Last time Lok Sabha elections, 26 of the 28 seats had gone the Bharatiya Janata Party's way. What if the Congress does well this time around? Will Siddaramaiah take credit and dig in his heels and say, I got you the victory, I was the chief minister?